Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Insights of Sierra Leone. My name is Janisa Kamara. I'm the host of the show, and as always, it's a pleasure to be with you. We're supposed to have a young gentleman with us, 17 years old, that created a generator that makes no sound. And this generator don't use fuel, it don't use gas, it don't use water. And it's just magnificent, he's just striving. So we have been trying to get him on here for the past hour or so, but unfortunately in Africa, he is in Sierra Leone. The network is not as we hope it should be. Before we get on to the show, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to talk to Ben Khalifa. Ben Khalifa, now I know you and I have spoken prior, and I know I'd invited you onto the show. I was a bit harsh. It takes a big man to acknowledge when they're wrong. You did your job as the anti-corruption, officer that you are, which indeed you did an excellent job. It's just, it's just the fact that a lot of times when we hear a lot of these things that are going on in Sierra Leone, we don't get the facts. Now, you did your job, you collected all this money that was involved in all this corruption. To my understanding, the money that you had collected was going to be used for the hospitals. And when I found out that that money or those monies was not actually being used to build this new hospital, I was highly upset. So the anger that I portrayed towards you, again, I apologize, because once you collect the money, it's not up to you to distribute or say how the money should be spent. It's up to other individuals. So I was a bit harsh. I was out of line. I just want to apologize on that note. So I hope that you and I can have a conversation. Before I called you, I just wanted to come on this station to give you my apologies, because I was totally out of line, and it's due to the miscommunication, the misunderstanding, and so forth. Now, as I stated, the money that you have collected, the government stated that it was going to be used to build the hospitals. And we found out that it's another company that was going to fund this hospital. And they were going to charge the people of Sierra Leone to be able to be treated in this hospital, which indeed was absurd to me and to a lot of the people in Sierra Leone all over the world. Because if this monies, has been received, why are we not using this money for the benefit of Sierra Leoneans? So, which indeed I found outrageous. It was absurd. It was just not right. So I took out my anger out on you. When we spoke, you wanted to come on the show, but as time went on, because of everything that was going on between you and I, you asked me if it was okay for your rep to come on the show. And I told you no. So I'm a big man. I'm not going to drag this on. Let me just apologize to you and applaud you for the good work that you did retrieving all this money that was involved in, in corruption. So well done to you again. Now, moving on. I want to touch upon so many things, but today I'm just so pleased with this young man that I have the honor of having on the show today. We're still, in contact with them. We're still trying to resolve the issue that he's going through. So on that note, we will get him on. He's 17 years old, and the way his mind, the way his brain function is just so impressive. And okay, and ladies and gentlemen, we have him on, but while we're trying to get him on, let me just show you this project that we're working on, the Give Love, Show Love, that we support charities all over the world and young entrepreneurs like this young man. Please.
Amaze TV is here to restore, rebuild, revive the nation.
We can never appreciate the hardship that creates a feeling of having nothing, but we can create the change that makes a difference. Join us, and together we can have an impact.
It's time for us to change the narrative and extend our humanity to the entire world.
Love is kind. It is not self-seeking. Let us extend our love and kindness in the best possible way we can.
Freely you have received the love of God. Freely give back to society. Extend a blessing to someone out there.
One can chase 1,000, but two can chase 10,000.
We believe in our communities and we believe in our youths. Let's work together and make a difference.
Our world needs you to be a part of a revolutionary change.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Give love.
Show love.
Hashtag Give love, show love.
Video on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We're still trying to get him on the air, and he's having a bit of a difficulty. Let me give you a little background about this young man. His name is Mamadou Ba. That's in BAH. He started at the age of 9 years old. This young man knew what he wanted. At the age of 9, he knew what he wanted. And he is on now, but we're still trying to rectify this thing. Mamadou, can you hear me? Well, okay, so basically at the age of 9 years old, Mamadou knew what he wanted to be. He told his friends he wanted to become a pilot. And his friends were making fun of him, telling him that, oh, how are you going to be a pilot when, we don't have schools for pilots? So Mamadou started going into the garbage, into the trash cans, and actually getting papers and building his own airplane, which at the age of 9, who is thinking about structuring an airplane? And as time went on, he and his family were watching a movie, and the generator went off while they were watching this movie, and it frustrated Mahmoud so bad, he decided that there has to be a solution to this. So Mahmoud went and created a generator. But the generator that Mahmoud created was making so much noise. So, and this was all starting at the age of 9. His brain is functioning at a higher level than most of the elder people, the older people. So Mahmoud went ahead and structured and built a generator. And he was able to watch a movie with his family. But other people were complaining that this generator was making too much noise. So, as inquisitive as he is, this is why I'm a youth advocate. This is why I love investing in these youths, because their potential is limitless. They can do so much when they have the proper support. There's nothing that a youth cannot do when they have that support. Mahmoud went back and built a generator that makes no sound. His generator makes no sound. He don't use fuel. He don't use water, no sun to power it up, or gas or anything. So it's an honor for me to have this young man, 17 years old, in Sierra Leone, to come and talk to us. Mahmoud.
Yes.
Mahmoud, we cannot hear you. The voice, the sound.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Yunus, how are you? Hello.
Okay, Mahmoud, we're just going to try to adjust your mic, a little bit more as we go into it. But let me just tell you, as I said, this young man he's just a prodigy, because prodigies are in music and so forth, but to me, he's a young prodigy in the making. The way his brain is functioning, and he and I have been having so many different conversations during these past weeks, and he's just an inventor, and the way his mind is working to create, to help his country to develop, we just need to support this young man into his dream, because I believe that he can make a difference. In fact, I know he can make a difference. So, Mahmoud, we just cannot wait to get you up on the air. We've been trying to get you on the air for so long, and we have so much of your material that we're trying to display. But we just want you to be able to explain to us. Can we?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Hello, Mr. Yunus.
Mahmoud, I can vaguely hear you.
Okay. So be precisely,
okay. As we're still trying to get Mahmoud on the air, let me just explain to you. When Mahmoud told his friends that he wanted to become a pilot, his friends were making fun of him. They made a mockery of him, saying, "You cannot do it, Sierra Leone this, Sierra Leone that." But as time went on, in life, sometimes our calling comes into different aspects. Mahmoud has the ability to be whatever he wants. He has that ability. And he is showing his skills. He is showing you what he's worth, what he can do, and so forth. So for this young man to now, the ideas that he has conveyed unto me, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot believe how his brain is working. So I am definitely going to meet this young man. So let's have a talk with him and see where we are. Mamudu.
Yes, Mr. Unisa.
We cannot hear you that well.
Okay.
You just need to loud your volume up. There you are, young man. Oh, we just had you up on the screen.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Sorry?
Unisa, for having me on TV. I want to thank everybody.
We cannot hear you that well, Mamudu.
Yeah, I just want to reintroduce myself again.
Oh, okay, Mamudu, just give us a few minutes. We will have you on the air. Ladies and gentlemen, Mamudu is known as BNM. That's how his friends call him. And the first time I spoke to Mamudu, he told me, Mr. Unisa, call me BMN. I'm puzzled, like, okay, what is BMN? But I'm sure when he comes on, he will tell you the story about what BNM stands for. But me, what I am so much intrigued is the fact that this generator that supplies electricity without emitting fuel, oil, water, and sun. And I'm not going to tell this gentleman to tell you how he created this, because I don't want somebody out there to steal his idea. What I want is for people to support him. I want us all to come together and see how we can support this young man of reaching his goal. Mamudu is still in Sierra Leone. He wants to come to London or America to do his studies. But with the proper support, where we can be able to support him in Sierra Leone, he don't mind staying there and developing his vision. So we have videos, we have pictures that Mamudu took for us to view. So while we trying to get Mamudu, shall we play the video?
Hello, I am BNM Mamadou Nuladoba from Sierra Leone. I am inventor. I invented this fuel-free generator that uses no fuel, no oil, no water, no sun, but it gives 220 volt AC output. It has no sound. And let me test it for you guys. This is the key. There's the switch.
Okay.
It's on. And this is the output. This is the switch. This is how it operates. It has no sound. It's on forever. I am BNM Mamadou Nuladoba, the inventor, the innovator of this fuel-free generator, right? Okay, I hope you're gonna like this video. I need sponsors to further my education and to do something better than this one. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Thank you. If you want to contact me, you can contact me in this number.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's BMN showing his generator that he created. And we have other pictures of the airplane that he was creating. We have, pictures of the first generator that he created that was like every other generator that will make a lot of noise. And this is the generator that he has created, and it makes no sound, no noise. And that is what you call a young genius. This young man is so intelligent that I truly believe that nothing can stop him. with the right support, he's meant to go further. He's meant to go further in life. Let's support him in achieving his goal. His goal is to help Sierra Leone. His goal is to help the world. He's a young man that has the ability to do so much in this world. And when I meet people like him, young entrepreneurs, young inventors, young innovators, I take it on. I take stride onto it. So we're still trying to get this young man on. He will be on shortly so we can talk to him. But while we're still doing that, let me just speak to the government in Sierra Leone. Okay, we have the young man on. Mamudu.
Yes, Mr. Unisa.
How are you?
I'm fine.
It's so good to see you. It's so good to have you on the show. So many people have been waiting to see you.
Thank you very much.
So, Mamudu, tell us about your invention.
Before I proceed, I want to say thanks to everybody. Thanks to Amis TV for bringing me on live this evening. It's really amazing because it has been a long time. I don't have this kind of opportunity to talk about people about my invention, really. First of all, as you have already narrated the story of mine, it's been a couple of years back, 2009, titled Mali. So this movie was so connected to me that I liked the movie. People start calling me now. So until one day I was watching this movie with my family members. So finish and off. So I get so furious and get back to my room and try to find out or figure out to do something that far from this generator. So therefore I think of a way to make software that emits no water, no sound, no air. So therefore I start thinking and start asking people if that possible to do something like that. The amazing part of it was no. If it's possible, it should be done by the next people. So I come home and start thinking. First of all, what I did, I removed the word from myself. Because this for me is possible. So I believe in the word impossible. So I get back home and start thinking research, and after 12 months, I invented the first prototype that it's not pure, no water, but it has a lot of noise. So therefore, I during this time, the coronavirus, I tried to figure out that was so. So I go back to the trash, to some of electronic shop, things like mattress. Yes.
It's not that good. And I want you to convey your message properly, but you're breaking out, you know. So try to talk a little bit slow so that way that can, emit the little gaps, you understand? Because if you keep talking fast the way you're talking, that's cutting out the words in between. All right, so why don't we take it slow? I'll ask you the question, and you can just give me a response.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Is that all right? Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, at the age of 9, you wanted to become a pilot,
Yeah,
and your friends were making fun of you, saying that there
yeah,
is no airplane school in Sierra Leone.
yeah,
What did you do?
yeah. I remember just that time. I tell my friends I want to become a pilot. I love anything that's so I'm getting connected with that in the future. So they start laughing, saying, "Oh, how can you be a pilot? We don't have the school in our country. There's no factory for that. So how could you be a pilot? We don't have how to be this country." I hope you understanding me.
Well, you're somewhat breaking out. Okay, let me just try to explain it to the story you told me. So your
Okay.
friends were making fun of you, saying, "How can you be a pilot when we don't have, that kind of school in our country in Sierra Leone?"
Yeah.
So what you did was you went to the bin and you collected papers. So explain that to the audience, please, how you built this airplane.
I took up this material and started making an aeroplane. After making my, then I slowly build my giving it some wings, motor like tires. Start spinning, it start to go and it can't fly and it can't because of the lack of the material. But right from the ground, started and it was amazing then.
Okay. So let me just say this again, ladies and gentlemen. What Mamudu is trying to say is that he literally built his own plane. And because his friends started calling him Marlon, because he liked Marlon, and Marlon from the show, the magician, they started calling him Marlon. Correct?
Yeah,
And they started calling him Marlon, and his story is so intriguing, ladies and gentlemen. So the thing is, he was watching a movie with his family, which indeed he was trying to explain to us earlier, when the lights went off, and
yeah,
they were unable to watch the movie. So
yeah,
Mamudu decided to create a generator.
yeah.
Explain to us about the first generator that you made, Mamudu.
The first generator, it's really amazing. It has a lot of, I went through, not a lot, through a lot. It's really difficult for me. Really. Just imagine something no one have ever done before. You have to do it. In Syria, especially in the country, there's no money. So doing something like that is really difficult. But that doesn't stop keeping me. I get to the trash areas and some areas don't allow access people, but it has a lot of noise. Electricity, it is here, water and sun. No. So that's how it's but it's really difficult to invention all because lack of materials there are there are obstacles, but thank God it's really doing things like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I know we're having a bit of difficulty hearing them, and the reason I don't want to interrupt them is because when someone as intelligent as Mamudu is speaking, it's good for us to listen. Whether he's able to verbalize it, the way he wants us to get it or not. But the little things that we catch in between can add up. So Mamudu's first generator was making noise, but he actually achieved this. And the way he created his first generator was going through the bin. the trash. Correct, Mamudu?
Yeah.
He was getting things from the trash, and he built a generator. How many of us can actually say that we can do something from just picking things from the bin, the trash can? But Mamudu was so determined to build this generator, and by any means necessary, even going through the trash, and he accomplished that. But as time went on, people were complaining about the noise. Mamudu decided that he needed to build a generator that makes no noise, don't use no fuel, no oil, no water, no sun. Tell us about that, Mamudu, because this is what he currently is working with. And that's the video we have shown you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Again, to the when I have 2020, when I ever put it in my house, I'm noise. Oh, Mama, do the noise. This thing, but it noise. No, you have to put it off. I can't put it out. I said, okay, mom. And this, so I switch it off, put it aside, and go to my drawing board, way off eradicating the noise. You understand? So go back to the areas and start having some areas. What I want, having back home, working on that, and trying to besides and trying to rebrand it. It's not sound, it's not big, it cannot be anything. So after that, I find out it's really amazing. It doesn't occupy space and it's small, but on it has it can have
Mamudu.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to reach Mamudu, call me at 07-932-732-851 so we can support this young gentleman. He built a generator that makes no noise. And he don't have the material to properly get the right material to manufacture this generator. He don't have the material or the finances to do this to help his community. He is a young man who is making a difference. If you believe in somebody or you want to believe in somebody, this is the person you need to believe in, because you can hear from his voice. You can hear by the way he's talking. He has a goal. He has the ambition. He's a young man in Sierra Leone. Well, everything they're going through currently in Sierra Leone, he is still trying to make a difference. So why are we not supporting people like Mamudu? Mamudu said that he's tired of people sleeping in the dark. He don't want people to be going to bed in the dark. So he made this invention. 07-932-732-851. Reach out to us or reach out to Give Love, Show Love. Because what we do here at Give Love, Show Love, it's help people like Mamudu, young geniuses. Let us don't make him give up on his dream because he feels as though people don't believe in him or he don't have the leeway to move forward. Let's show Mamudu that we believe in him. Let's show Mamudu that he can be what he is striving to be. That's the future of tomorrow. That's the future of Sierra Leone. Mamudu and I have spoken, and he is telling me all these different ideas that he has. The vision that he has, ladies and gentlemen, this young man is going to be somebody that we can all look forward to, because Mamudu has the passion, he has creativity, and he has the intelligence. Now, these are three factors that so many companies are looking for, and he possesses all of them. Passion, which indeed he has, to create things that can help. He's creative. He has a drawing board that he draws these things. And he's intelligent. Don't let this young man go astray. Let us don't think that we don't believe in the youths. I'm a big youth advocate. That's why it's such an honor for me to have this young man on here. Mamudu, so what is your next step? What is it that you want to do with this generator? How do you want us to help you? How can we support you, Mamudu?
The other support I needed from you guys, anybody that can support customers that this is instantly can or ability to them. And therefore, if I have that I have to have this fight for the new coming war, we have to together. We have to get.
Okay.
So if I have the opportunity to be in the Western world, many ideas.
Mamadou,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just talking to the team here at Amaze Television, and they're trying to fix your system so much, but it's only so much that we can do on this end. Your network is really bad. So next time we're going to have you on the show, we need you to try to be somewhere where your network can be a little bit better. And you need to be there at an earlier time, because if you and I have been talking and you know what time the show is going to start, and we were trying to get you throughout until like almost 10 past the time, and we're still not able to get you. So if we were able to get you, Amaze Television has a system to support you. But now when you're coming in, we can only do so much to try to convey your story onto everyone that is listening. Ladies and gentlemen, please, you know my position. I'm not afraid to speak my voice, my ideas, my opinion. I would never hesitate. This is a young man that I know can make a difference. This is a young man that I know has the good intention for Africa, for the world. People in India call me. People in China, 07932 732 851. Sierra-Leoneans, reach out to me. Let's make a difference in Mamudu's life. Mamudu is an intelligent 17 years old, and his mind was running at the age of 9. Imagine you at the age of 9 having the ability to build a plane. Imagine that. Imagine at the age of 15 building a generator. But the only problem is that the generator is making too much noise. So now at the age of 16 and a half to 17, you're able to build a better generator that makes no noise, don't use no fuel, no gas, no sun, no water, nothing. Imagine that. Imagine how his brain is functioning at what level. I can sit here and talk about this young man all day, but I love to give him the opportunity to express himself. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, this young man is going to make a difference. All Mahmoudou needs is support. Give love, show love is going to support Mahmoudou. Kamara and Kamara Workshop is going to support Mahmoudou. Sierra all over the world, you always speak about, oh, there's nobody, these youths, that youth. Here he is. Here he is. Let's help him. This can be the Steve Jobs of Sierra Leone. Steve Jobs that made, the computer, Microsoft in America, the iPhone and all that in America. This is our Steve Jobs right here. Mahmoudou is the one of the many that can make a difference in Sierra Leone. Why can we not support this young man? Mahmoudou.
Yes.
As the show is coming to an end, unfortunately, we got you on too late. What do you want people all over China, India, because so many people we're going to try to reach out for, we're going to get this generator up and running. It is running already. It's working, correct?
Yeah.
Because you did show it on the video.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay. So what do you want the people all over the world to know?
I just want people so we have to reach every one of the friends. Have to pick me up and yeah, there to work for you guys. Inventors, we are the science. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Mahmoudou is the most modest youth I've ever met. He's a very humble young man. When Mahmoudou calls me, the first he says, "Hello, sir, how are you today?" How many youths do we know that still have that humility in them? He's very humble. All he wants to do is make a difference. And he believes in us as adults. He believes that we can help him. And he believes that with our help, he can make a difference in this world. And when I say in this world, I just don't mean Sierra Leone. I am currently trying to reach out to people in China. I am currently trying to reach people in India to support Mahmoudou. I don't sleep. I have an objective. Mahmoudou is now one of my objectives. Every youth out there that is making a difference, reach out to me. UNISAKAMARA at UNISAKAMARA.com. So we can support Mamudu, or 07-932-732-851. We can support Mamudu. We can make his dream become a reality. The only thing that Mamudu asks for is support. He's not trying to see $1 million or £1 million today. He wants to make a difference. So why can't we support him? So, Mamudu, I know that I have your address, I have your all info, but before we put this show to a close, is there anything else you would want the audience to know?
I have one that I want to know about the fear spiritual.
Mamudu, you're breaking out.
Hello?
Yes.
Are you hearing me now?
I can hear you, but you keep fading out.
Okay. So, I want people to know that we are here. We are waiting. So, that's all. We are waiting for them. Let the that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you understand Mamudu properly. I don't know if you can comprehend what it is that he's trying to say. I don't know if you really feel the what's the word, the excitement in his voice, that he wants to make a difference. Because I remember the first time I spoke to Mamudu. I called you, Mamudu, or you called me?
You called me.
I called you. Right. Yeah. I called Mamudu. And he and I had like the most interesting conversation. And normally when I talk to people, I always ask them, do you understand? Are there any questions you want to ask me? And a lot of people always say, no, sir, I don't. But Mamudu said, yeah, I have questions. And Mamudu was asking me a series of questions. So his mind don't function the way other people's minds function. His mind functions at a higher frequency than the norm. So that's an indication that this is a youth that we need to support, because he is somebody that he is focused. A lot of time when you talk to a lot of people, you say, do you have any questions to ask me? They will say no. Mamadou said, no, I do have questions for you. Do you remember that, Mamadou?
Hello?
Yeah, do you remember? Okay, one wonderful, you say, yes, Mr. Kamara, I have questions.
One more, Gary.
Okay. Okay, Mamadou, we are trying to work with the audio, but unfortunately, we cannot get you that good. However, we will try to get you back. If you and I have a conversation, please, and I tell you the show is at 6 o'clock, we need you to be available about 5 o'clock. So that way, if your network is having an issue, we can try to support you in that aspect. You understand?
Okay.
Because right now, there's so many people that are trying to hear you, but they cannot hear you. Whatever message you're trying to convey to them, it's not coming through properly. So we will try to rectify this again. But ladies and gentlemen, Give love, show love supports people like Mamadou. Give love, show love, believe in the youths. Camara youths about this is what we're about. Empowering these youths to do better and want better. And when they have a goal, we support them in achieving that goal. Camara and Camara Workshop is also working with Camara youths. So we at Camara and Camara Workshop work with people like, Mamadou. So definitely, Mamadou is somebody that we are going to support. We need your help to support him to make a difference. As the show comes to an end, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. I bid you a good day. Mamadou, you and I will talk tonight, okay?
Okay.
All right. And just say goodbye to the viewers because you are, believe you me, you are somebody a lot of people going to read about. Let's support this young man. So just say goodbye to the viewers, however you want to say farewell.
I want to say thanks to everybody. And thank you for your for everybody. For that. Okay. See you. Hello.
Okay. Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This show was a show that I've been looking forward to for this young man to just explode and show you his ability, what he has to offer to the world. But I hope that with my support, trying to convey onto you what he's trying to say, you're able to comprehend it. I cannot put it in no more layman terms than the way I have tried. But all I can say to you is that this is the future. We need to invest in these youths. These youths need us. If we support these youths, a lot of things that are going on in the streets will not be happening. I bid you a good night. Thank you so much for watching. May God bless you. Mr. Khalifa, I will be calling you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.